Hello and welcome back to the cattle ranch. Today we are going to be super busy. Today we need to run to the store and pick up a plow that we're going to lease. Also, we need to check the Challenger to see how much horsepower we have for that for the piece of equipment that we're going to go pick up. We need to get the grass field that we just cultivated here last episode. We need to get that seeded into grass. Also, we need to make fields. The two fields that are just right over here, this field and that field, we're going to combine them together. So let's head off into the store, take the Challenger, go up there. I do need to go and take a look at what the horsepower is of this tractor at the service desk. So we're going to go drop the John Deere cultivator off over here somewhere. And we need to go pick that up, try to get this field combined together, and then we can start planting some grass over on field 2. The other thing that we need to do is work this field, the two fields that we're going to combine. Need to work that up because next month already we need to get that seeded. We're going to plant some wheat in there, and that way we can get that stuff going for the cows. Let's drop this real quick and let's head off to the store, and I will catch you guys there. All right, we're coming up to the service shed up here. We're going to take a look and see what kind of horsepower we have on this tractor. If it's 160 or if it's the I believe it's 210. So let's take a look and see what we have here. Let's customize that bad boy. All right, so it looks like this one is the 160 horsepower, just like it says there on the side. We should have known that. But anyways, let's see what it costs. To 180 is we had to add $75,000 to that. So part of the problem is that the plow that we're going to lease takes a little bit more horsepower, but I think we could just make this old girl work. So let's go on over to the store and let's take a look and see what kind of plow we can get here. Now, it's going to be a smaller plow because all we really have to do is try to take out that road to combine those two fields together. So let's go take a look and see what kind of offers they have here at the store. Hopefully we can pick up something halfway decent. It doesn't have to be super big or anything like that, but we can definitely take a look here and see kind of what we have. So let's go here, and looks like they have... Okay, so we're just going to lease this. This is 1.2 meters. 85 horsepower. That takes 160. That's going to take everything we have. Let's take the smaller one. We're just going to lease it for right now. There's no big need to try to get real fancy with this. We're just trying to combine these two fields together. So I say let's lease this sucker right now. Take it back, do what we need to do, and we'll be on our way. So let's get back into our tractor and let's get this bad boy hooked up. All right, this is a little tiny guy, but that's okay. It'll do its job. That road isn't very wide itself, so I think this will work just perfectly. All right, we're getting back to the farmyard here. So the goal is I think what we can do is we could maybe combine these two fields over here. This one here, we can combine this field with that field, and all we need to do is dig up this portion here, which I think we can do just fine with what we have. It's just going to take a few passes. The first thing I want to do is set ourselves here, so that way we can get straight away here and get this corner plowed up here. So I think what I want to do first, just so I can get this straight, is I'm going to actually turn on my GPS on this thing. And what we're going to do is we are just going to turn this on, just like that. So that way what we can do here is we can actually get this thing lined up straight. Hopefully get this straight enough that it will work. So let's actually drop this in the ground And just go straight across. And I forgot I needed to turn on my field thing. So how do we do that? Here, allow create a field. Why? There we go. All right, now it should work. Let's back up and try to get this guy back on track here. All right, let's drop that down there and just drive straight. As straight as we possibly can. Perfect. Just like that. All right, we got that one done. And we'll do one more. We'll flip this over this way. And we'll try to get this thing lined up here just like so. Just trying to make a couple straight lines here, so we'll drop you down. Drop that down in the tracks down there, and away we go. All right, just like so. Let's head down to the other end, get those like 2 passes done there. And it does show. It does kind of show that that's partially a field already. Let's flip this around this way and let's back up here. It is showing as a field, so that's a plus. All right, let's get this thing lined up, get him straight away. And let's drop that down in the ground there. Perfect, just like that. Now we should, that whole field, perfect. That whole field appears to be 1, so that's a plus. Let's get that thing turned around again. Get that thing kind of squared away there, and let's drop it down in the ground here now. And we went the wrong way on that one, but that's okay. Okay, so now we just need to go up and down on the fields. Let's turn off. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's not showing it as a field as of right now. So let's just reset, and then let's back up. Oops, I forgot to turn the lines off for that. And let's reset the whole thing. I don't want steering. All right, let's get this thing going. So go down here. We'll just turn around. Get this field all buttoned up. All right, here we go. Take that couple swath right down the lane here. I should have had that rotated the other direction, but that's okay. It will work just fine. Typically you'd want this thing flipped like this direction. We'll just flip it here real quick. Because when you turn around and go the other way, it will throw the dirt in this furrow that you're creating as you go back the other direction. And you just rotate just like that, and then you back it up and you just continue to go up and down the field. Typically you want to drop your wheel in that furrow. Like so. Drop that down, and that way then that dirt just goes flying back into that furrow that you just created. Alright, get that bad boy whipped back around. It looks like we might have a pass, maybe 2 left to do here. This one actually might do it. I think we'll do one more pass along the way back. Potentially, maybe not. Might be able to be just fine with what we're doing here. Like I said, we need to get this field worked up. And this field's gonna be bumpy. Gonna be real bumpy. Gonna shake your bones out. All right. Let's check the map real quick and see if that actually combined into one field. All right, so it looks like it's all one field, and it just shows you the different plowed versus unplowed. All right, so it looks like stubble cultivated, plowed. Okay, so that's all one field. That's good. Let's test out one more thing here real quick. Let's go hop back into this, and let's hire and see what the lines look like. All right, so it does show as one big field, which is good. That is excellent. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, the other question is do we do the same with this field over here? We just make this into one giant field. The problem is what would we plant in that if we made it all one giant field? So my plan is to turn that whole thing into wheat. That should give you enough straw. I do probably need some more grass. We're going to plant field 2 in grass. We could plant this one in grass as well. I think we leave it. I think we leave that. We plant this as wheat. We plant that one as grass, and field 2 back there as grass as well. So let's go hook this thing up. Let's go return. We're just going to go return this plow. We'll be back here and picking up the cultivator here in just a second. So when we get back, we'll be hooked up to the cultivator, ready to start working up that ground. Okay, well, we got back here. We got the cultivator hooked back up, and what we're going to do is we're going to start working this field. I'm going to turn our guided steering on, steering assist. We got 4 headlands. Everything looks kosher, and I say we okay. We're okay with that. So let's turn you on. Let's drop this down, and let's start working the field. Now, this is going to take a little while. I think it's a little bit smaller than field 2, but this will be just fine. We'll work this all up, get this stuff going. We do need to get field 2 started to grass seed. We need to start seeding that. I wonder if the John Deere would pull that seeder. We could take a look at that. I'm not quite sure what the horsepower is on that John Deere off the top of my head without doing some looking, but I think we could maybe hook that up. So let's go try hooking that up, get that guy going over there. Maybe he can start seeding. We're just gonna hop out, run over here, get this tractor, get you hooked up. Well, we gotta start you baby up. We could actually, let's disconnect that whole thing. We don't need that on at the moment. We're just gonna back this baby nice and slow like right up in here. Get that seeder going, because before you know it, it's gonna be time to start planting wheat on this field that we're freshly cultivating. All right, so we have roughly 1,000 liters of wheat here. So we're gonna fill that up. We're actually gonna have to change. I gotta pop this open to select my seed. So I want grass. All right, we got grass hooked up on that. I'm thinking we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna need more. Oh, the little ding ding there on the door. But I think we're gonna need more for seed. I have a feeling that we're gonna need that. Oh, took out the stop sign. Dang it. Oh, well. Okay, so I think we're gonna make 4 passes around this bad boy. Let's get that thing started up. And the thing is rolling, so let's drop this down in the ground here and start seeding. So girl, she 7 miles an hour. It's gonna take a little time, but I think he'll be just fine. once we get done with the other tractor, we should be able to switch the tractors. This old girl, she's struggling. She's struggling a little bit. We might have to wait. We might have to wait till that tractor's done. Because we got a lot of work to do. We could, like I said, we could just swap over, grab that other tractor, and start doing this seeding thing. But I do want to at least get a couple spots or a couple rounds done here on the ends. Yeah, this is 7 miles an hour. This old girl, she's just bogging away. She's just putzing away. Does not have the power. We had to shift down. We're in too low right now. I mean, there we got a little bit of power. Too low is where it's at right there, guys. Drop that down in there just like that. Go away again. Here we go. All right, we changed gears. We decided to go to 3 low. We'll gain a little bit of speed here as we go down the hill, but dang, this little girl, she's working hard. All right, we're just gonna let this guy finish his work. We're gonna do 4 passes. That way we don't have any troubles with the turning around. We'll have them start on the up down. I think so. I think that will work just fine. All right, let's go hop back into this tractor, get it going here. All right, without the lines on there, it's a little bit more difficult to figure out where you're going. So we'll get it figured out. It'll be okay. We'll survive. The field will get all worked up. There won't be any more rough spots. So we'll just continue to work away at this, plug away at this. This is going to take, it's going to take a little time to do this, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, this is not working. We need to have the show lines on here. Show the stinking lines. There we go. Otherwise, we're going to be all over the place here. All over the place. It won't be a good situation because we'll be zigging and zagging everywhere we don't need to be zigging and zagging. I think the this field here that's all cultivated right now, or that we plowed there partially, I think we will hit the end rows up. That way we don't start bouncing all over the place when we turn around there. It's not terribly bad on this portion of it, but that plowed section, you really bounce around. All right, guys, let me know down in the comments, too. For people that play on console, Xbox, PlayStation, how are you guys liking the GPS, the assisted AI workers? Let me know down in the comments down below, because it'd be interesting to figure out if it's something that you guys are utilizing. I have a feeling you guys are enjoying it, but that's just a real good guess. That you guys are enjoying using that stuff, because I know I would if I was on that and have been playing. I mean, obviously I've played before without the GPS stuff, and it can get pretty tedious sometimes when you start trying to cultivate things, and you miss things here and there, like a spot, and you gotta go back and get it. So it can get kind of frustrating once in a while, but I think in the long run you guys do just fine with the new GPS system and the new assisted AI workers. All right, this field is done. It took a little while, but we got it done. It is completely done. But the thing we need to do now is we need to go check on our hired worker that's been planting the grass over there. It appears that he is doing a fine job from what I can see from this side of the field, but we're going to go park this and go over there and hop in and see how he's doing, and just do a little quick ride along with him. So I think we're going to go hop over there. We're going to park this right over here for right now. And we'll go hop into that tractor and take a quick look on how he's doing. And it appears that he is doing fairly good. He has just about got everything done. This old tractor's been doing a good job. It actually has worked out pretty good for us. So once he gets this field done, once I get this field done here, that we're going to need to actually go and probably plant that field. We need to work up that field that was canola. Work that baby up so that way we can get that started planting with some grass. Also, that field is ready and worked up, and we'll plant that with some wheat when the time comes next month. So we're going to go hop over back into that tractor, get some work done. A couple other things that we need to try to do is we need to go and look at maybe getting some more seed. We'll see what this 1,000 liters does, but by the time I think he's done with that one, and by the time we get done planting the other field, we might be running kind of low on that 1,000 liters. So we will see how that all works out. So let's go hop back into that other truck, or the other tractor, and take a look and see what we have to do over there. All right, we're going to just go over here and just start working this field up here as that other one's getting finished up. So we're going to come here and we're going to actually just drop this bad boy down in the ground and start going away. So this is my plan, is what I'm thinking is we need to get to the store, and I think we need to find ourselves some sort of like flatbed truck or something like that we can maybe haul some more bales around when the time comes. So we're gonna have to go look at some of the options that we have there. We do not have an actual pickup truck, so I wonder if we can find something that's gonna work for us. Hopefully maybe be able to get, like, I don't know, 8 to 10 bales on something at a time, and then that way we can get things stashed away in a designated area. I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to plan on doing, like, the farm, the cow pasture and stuff like that. If we're going to kind of implement it on this field, I'm going to take a look at that and see how everything works out. I got so many ideas running through my head, I just don't know which ones are going to work. So yeah, we're just going to have to kind of go with the flow, I guess, right? I think so. I wonder how well I did over there on those corners. I probably didn't do as well as I thought. I probably rounded them pretty easily. Now I need to get some bales, so I don't want to mess with the cows at this point in time. I know they're just sitting there grazing, but we don't even have water for them yet. So we need to get water for them. Yeah, we need to get some sort of water trailer or something like that that's gonna work there. But we're gonna do these diagonal lines here first. They're kind of goofy. While we're working this one at an angle like like this, and the other one we didn't. But whatever. Whoa. Keeps wanting to grab that other line there, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this. The only problem working these diagonal lines like this is it takes a lot more for you to actually turn around. Takes a little bit more turning around radius to actually get lined up to the line that you're actually thinking you're wanting to go to. But I think we'll all get it worked out in the end. These ones are going to be fine down here. It's just the other ones that kind of, like when you get on the angle there on the right side of the screen of the field over here, it tends to get a little weird. All right, so I'm thinking once we get going with like crops and stuff like that, I'm kind of curious if we want to do some sort of corn eventually when our production or our cows we get enough cows and stuff like that, if we want to do some sort of like silage bunkers with like the actual silage combine and all that kind of stuff. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here a little bit, so I think we just need to work on our plan. We're getting carried away. Just get these bale stuff, this operation of bales going. We're going to have to try to sell some bales too, because we need to start making a little bit of money here. We keep spending it all. So this is a tinier field, which is fine. We could plant this as... We need to make this like a grass or alfalfa. Can we plant alfalfa? I guess I haven't even looked. I think we should be able to plant alfalfa. I'm not sure what would yield better, alfalfa or grass, or will they yield the same? Anybody knows, leave it down in the comment. Which one would yield better, alfalfa or grass? So we need to make hay, we need to make grass bales, and we need to make silage bales. We did kind of upgrade the John Deere. We got the front loader with the attachment of bale spikes on there, and majority of that time, well, actually the whole time, because we don't have super strength on, is we ran that with the Thrustmaster farm stick, which I would highly recommend. That if anybody's looking for a farm stick or a simulation stick of any sort, and you're on PC, I would suggest the Thrustmaster farm stick. Now they are coming out with one with Xbox PC, but that is for pre-order, and I think it's coming out, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe it's coming out for January of 2025. Now I'm not sure how the pre-orders are all going, because from what I last seen was there's some people that were saying that it like they can't even pre-order it. Like there's not an option for it because they're like, I don't know if they're just sold out or what, but get your guys' self the farm stick, because it will change the way you guys play Farming Simulator. Looks like we got that all done. Let's go grab the other tractor and get that tractor up here. Cows are like, feed me, and I'm like, I don't have the stuff right now, so just bear with me. We're out of money. All right, let's go. Let's go hop into this tractor. We got 780 liters of seed left in this thing, and we are still on grass, so let's go plant that field over there. All right, we got that thing going. All right, we're gonna turn on guided steering and show lines. Yeah, actually, we are gonna change the tractor. All right, let's get the assisted steering on this bad boy, and let's hit OK on that. Let's back it up, turn it on, drop it, and let's go. Eventually, we're going to look at obviously maybe something a little bit bigger as far as a seeder or planter goes. Like I said, there's a lot more that we need to do if we want to turn this whole thing into a cattle ranch. Get some more head of cattle. Nothing like running those disc blades right into the hard side road there. All right, we just got this field done and seeded. There is maybe a spot that I missed down over here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it real quick. It's going to be tough in this color texture stuff, but I think it was down here on the very one of these little goofy little corners down here. So I think for good measures, what I'm going to do is actually just drop this bad boy in like somewhere here and see if I can get it this way, and then maybe head back that other direction, and then I know I would have gotten it. So I think we'll do that. We'll just flip around and go back the other direction. Like I said, I think it was such a small, tiny little piece. Maybe it's not going to matter, but hey, cows' lives matter. Cows' lives matter. We're going to hit this here, right like this. I don't think... Yeah, this should hit it. I'm pretty sure it was down here, these little turnaround, those little angled pieces here. Those ones are always can be tough, even in real life, when you can do it like that. All right, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. It feels like we haven't got much done, but I know we got a lot done. We got fields 2 and the far field over here all planted with grass. We got the 2 fields in front of us there combined as one, and next month that will be ready to be seeded as wheat. So hopefully we'll start getting some more income here. September is going to be time frame 2 to get some more to go sell some of that stuff that we have in the silos there. So hopefully we'll get something going here. Hopefully the cows will be fed here shortly. That's it for me today. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys want more farming simulator content. And we'll catch you in the fields. Have a good one.